Welcome to our in-depth recap of Dragon Tiger Gate. In the lawless streets of this action-packed story, we find ourselves at Dragon Tiger Gate, a martial arts academy founded to protect the innocent and take a stand against the notorious triads. The academy, established by two legendary martial artists, is dedicated to training students in powerful combat techniques to uphold justice in a society plagued by gang violence. But it's more than just a school. It's also a haven for orphans whose lives have been torn apart by the triads, a place where they can find safety, community, and strength. The story revolves around the sons of Wong, one of the academy's founders. These two half-brothers, Dragon and Tiger, were born to different mothers and grew up separated from each other. When Dragon was young, his mother gave him a jade amulet pendant split in half, telling him that his half-brother Tiger holds the other half. Soon after, tragedy struck as Dragon's mother was killed in a fire, leaving Dragon alone. He was taken in by a ruthless triad boss named Ma Kun, who raised him to be his bodyguard within his criminal empire, which ultimately serves an even darker organization called the Luocha Gate.
Several years later, Tiger, now a skilled martial artist at the academy, is out with friends at a local restaurant when Ma Kun and his men arrive to receive the Luocha plaque. This plaque symbolizes authority within the Luocha Gate, essentially making its bearer second only to the terrifying leader, Shibumi. An argument breaks out between Ma and the White Lions gang leader over the plaque, and Tiger, unable to stand by, jumps in and sparks a brawl. In the chaos, Tiger and his friends manage to steal the plaque. At that moment, Dragon shows up, not recognizing Tiger as his half-brother. The two battle fiercely until Ma Kun orders Dragon to withdraw. Though they don't realize it yet, this fight is the beginning of a family reunion. Later that night, Dragon tracks down Tiger and his friends to a Japanese restaurant to retrieve the plaque. But unbeknownst to them, a scheming triad member named Scaly, who is also after the plaque, has drugged Tiger and his friends. A chaotic battle erupts with Dragon and Scaly fighting for control over the plaque. As the action unfolds, another diner, Turbo Shek, becomes intrigued by the commotion and decides to join the fray, siding with Dragon. Together, Dragon and Turbo overpower Scaly and his men, but Tiger ultimately reclaims the plaque from Dragon. And in this heated moment, Tiger notices that Dragon has the other half of the jade pendant, realizing that Dragon is, in fact, his long-lost half-brother. Intrigued by what he's witnessed, Turbo follows Tiger back to Dragon Tiger Gate, eager to join the academy and improve his martial arts skills. However, Master Wong Fuk Fu, the academy's leader and a strict mentor, refuses him due to his arrogance and impulsiveness. Determined to prove himself, Turbo stands outside the academy, promising not to leave until he's accepted as a student. Seeing his resolve, Master Wong agrees to spar with Turbo, easily defeating him. Humbled by the experience, Turbo learns respect and discipline and is finally accepted as Master Wong's student. Meanwhile, Dragon decides he wants to leave the triads and rejoin Dragon Tiger Gate. Ma Kun, likewise, is ready to step back from his criminal life. Together with his daughter, Ma Xiaoling, they plan to retire from the triad world and lead a simpler, peaceful life. As a symbolic gesture, Ma returns the Luocha plaque, signaling his resignation from the criminal underworld. But Shibumi, the leader of Luocha Gate, takes this as a personal insult. Enraged, he sends his deadly assassins, known as the Double Devils, to kill Ma Kun. In a sinister ploy, Shibumi's henchman lures Dragon away just long enough for the Double Devils to carry out the attack on Ma. Dragon realizes the deception too late, returning to find Ma mortally wounded. Enraged and grief-stricken, he unleashes his fury on the Double Devils, ultimately defeating them in a brutal showdown. Afterward, Dragon leaves Ma Xiaoling in Tiger's care, retreating in sorrow and isolation. Shibumi, however, is impressed by Dragon's combat skills and sees him as a formidable opponent. In a display of dominance, he arrives at Dragon Tiger Gate himself to issue a direct challenge. With Dragon gone, Master Wong, along with Tiger and Turbo, rises to face Shibumi. But Shibumi's strength is overwhelming. The three are soundly defeated. Master Wong is killed, and Tiger and Turbo are left gravely injured. Desperate to save his friends, Ma Xiaoling brings Tiger and Turbo to Mount Baiyun, where the wise Master Qi resides. There, Qi uses his skills to heal the wounded fighters, not only reviving them, but also teaching them advanced techniques that might give them a chance against Shibumi. Bolstered with new power and martial knowledge, Tiger and Turbo make a bold move. They infiltrate Shibumi's stronghold, the Black Pagoda, determined to end his reign of terror once and for all. Although they've improved immensely, Shibumi's abilities still prove too much for them to handle alone. In a climactic moment, Dragon reappears, joining the battle. The three of them, each now fighting with all their strength, ultimately succeed in taking down Shibumi, bringing peace to the city and avenging their fallen mentor. With Shibumi defeated, Dragon, Tiger, and Turbo return together to Dragon Tiger Gate. United as brothers and comrades, they continue the Academy's mission to protect the innocent and uphold justice. And that's the incredible journey of Dragon Tiger Gate, a tale of family, loyalty, and the unbreakable bond of brotherhood in the fight against evil.